All right. It's Friday, last day of the week, the day that typically takes away from all the traders who've made. But let's get into it. Let's just get into this quick update. It's going to be a very short update. Let's get into it. So now on the daily, you can see the correction that's happening. I'm in this move at the moment. I got in. I got in up there. I also let me just mark this on now. I've also gotten in here. I've also gotten in on this. I think I got in at 800. I think when it rejected 800 where I got in. So I have a position here, all right? I'm holding that. I'm going to be only holding it till this lower area, by the way. And I also got in here before retail sales. I've gotten in uh, just above here. Let me just see these lower time frames that I can mark that out. Yeah, I've gotten in right here. That's where I've gotten in. I'll just keep it above this structure, but yeah. So I've gotten in there. And I'm looking to take it to 186, 200. Yeah, just mark that down. All right. So I'm in these three positions. I'm expecting it to come into 186, 200, or even 186. That's where my TP is marked at. And I'll be closing out GJ for the week. That's it. I pyramided into these three positions, and it's done great. I mean, so I'm looking at a buy. This is a buy area. This area at 200, and I'm going to shorten this. I'm going to bring it to 186. All right, 186. This is the area I'm looking at, 186, 200, and 186. I'm looking at buys in this area. It's obviously going to come down and form some sort of structure before we look at it, but this is a great correction. So after this, I'm looking to take buys. It'll probably happen only next week. Some kind of structure has to form, but I'll just monitor it throughout the day, and depending on if it comes into the point where I want to take a buy, I'll probably take a buy and hold it over the weekend. But certainly structure has to form. We may get that in New York, if at all, and we may see a reaction. But if we do, I will be taking it and I'll be holding it over the weekend. But this is my position with GJ. This is how it's worked out over the week. Really great trade. I hope you guys got this move, and I'll see you guys in a new update on GJ. I mean next week. We'll see what happens by end of day. Now coming into gold. Let's go to gold. So on gold, this is what I'm looking at the moment, right? Let's just go over this quickly. Um, we took buys from here. I closed out here. I also had buys in here, and I closed that off. Anyway, uh, like I gave out my analysis on the start of the week, that price was here, and we would see something come back into here. Price has pretty much come to the top of this level now. So let's come to the 1 hour. What I'm looking at is obviously it's broken out of this structure yesterday and it's come to this price point. I'm looking for a retest into this structure. If it does come into this structure, I will be buying up to these levels here. Now I'll explain why I'm looking at this. I'm just going to quickly explain. If you look at this area here, if you look at what price has done here earlier, price initially rallied up into this area when price came here, and then it came back into the zone, into the structural area. This entire area is structure, right? And you saw price bounce between it. Now, what are the areas I've marked out? I've marked out 72, which was an area from where you saw price come into and then make new highs. So I've marked 72. I've marked 82 because 82 was also an initial resistance. Price broke over it. Then you did see price hover in these areas and bounce from here. In multiple areas, it's bounced. And then you also see 97, which is where price ran into in the beginning. You see it, you know, there is reaction that's happened at 97. So I'm expecting a reaction at 97. I am expecting price to come here. I don't think it'll break out of the 2000s. I will need something really fundamentally happening for it to go out there and sustain. But I'm also looking at buys post this 1988 area because if you look left, you will see when price is broken out from here, it's driven to the top. So I'm looking at price to drive out from here directly because gold is already super bullish. We're not really seeing any bearish candles per se. These candles are pretty big. The bullish candles are most significant here. So if you see a breakout, I might take it, or I will wait for 82 or 72 to test again. One of these areas will test and I'll take it. Gold is super bullish at the moment. It's super bullish because of all the news factors that are pricing in. Basically, fundamentals, I would say. We've had bad data throughout the week, and we haven't had any escalations like on the war front with Iran and things like that. But I mean, something there could trigger this to go above 2K. I just don't see anything happening at the moment. Everything's been so priced in. So this is really fundamentals, bad data really doing the job at this point. So this is my outlook on gold. Hopefully we see something happen here. If we don't, well, there's no trade today. Today is Friday, so I don't want to give my money as made back on GJ as well. So this is what it is, and yeah, I hope you guys. I hope someone took these trades, and I hope you guys held. Really, this has been a really great trade. I mean, if you look at the risk to reward ratio, I know a lot of traders don't believe in that. I mean, I don't say there's any need to believe in it. It's just something added you can use to calculate what you made on these positions. If you look at this, this is a 1:4, this is a 1:13, this is a 1:32. That's a great reward ratio. So I hope you guys caught it, and I'll be back in the new week with an update, and keep following. Yeah. All right, guys. Take care. Bye bye.